Hello YouTube, I just thought I'd show you what sea trout lures I've been using, and I've been catching sea trout on these on the west coast of Scotland, and I've been fishing in an estuary for sea trout, and it's been proving really good for me. So I just thought I'd show you some of the lures I've been using, and these are absolutely brilliant lures. Some of them are cheap, some of them are different, some of them are just absolutely brilliant. So I just thought I'd show you, and I'd show you the variation of sea trout lures that I've been using. So first of all, I've been using the Savage Gear Seeker, and these are absolutely brilliant lures. They cast great. I suppose they get the name the Seeker because you can just cover a lot of water and you're just finding fish. Now, one thing I will say about these is this is a 28 gram. You can get these in smaller weights, and you can get them in all different patterns, styles, and they're UV as well. This one's a UV, which I find is just absolutely brilliant. It's great. So that's the Savage Gear Seeker. This is a 28 gram. It's absolutely brilliant. These come in the box with a circle hook and a treble and double split rings, and that comes in the box that way. Brilliant lure. Now the next one I'd like to show you is just Tobies. Tobies are brilliant sea trout lures. Now these are just cheap Tobies that I got, and I found that they were rusting a bit, so I seen another channel, and what he was doing was he was putting a clear nail varnish on these, like a clear nail varnish lacquer, and that was just sealing them in so they weren't getting rusty. And I thought I would just go one better and put the sparkly lacquer on it, and they've turned out absolutely brilliant. They've turned out great. But these are great lures, the Tobies. Now you can get these pretty cheap. And another tip that this man told me as well is these normally come with a red on the fins. And he's said taking them off helps with the sea trout because the red is predominantly danger to fish. So the red just says to, on a bait fish, it says to a prey fish that they're poisonous. So take the red off your lures, boys, and it works absolutely brilliant. I caught a sea trout on the green one of these the other week, and it was a decent size. It gave me a good fight. I loved it, and I think just putting the glitter on it gave me a wee bit more confidence in the lure. And one thing I will say about sea trout fishing, or any fishing, is if you've got confidence in your lure, it just means that you're fishing it better, you're presenting it better, and you're just more likely to catch a fish. So if you don't feel confident in a lure, don't use it unless you're trying to build confidence with that lure. So maybe you've just bought a new lure and you're wanting to get confidence in that lure and you want to try it out and see how it's working. Don't just use it on one trip. Use it again and again, and you'll eventually build confidence in that lure, or you'll just lose all confidence in it and you'll not use it again. But that's something to be said about lure fishing. If you've got confidence in your lure, you're going to catch fish with your lure. Now this is another lure I've been using. This is a dennet, and these come in different sizes as well. This is the super sprat version, and this is the sandeel version, and now you can see the size difference in these. So on flat calm days I'll use a smaller lure, just so I'm not making a big splash on the surface and scaring away any potential fish that may be there. So on the windier days where there's a wee bit more of a ripple on the water, I'll use a heavier lure, and on the flat calm days I'll use the smaller lures. Now I've also got these ones. These are I bought these on Amazon. These were pretty cheap. I got a pack of 5 of these, and they're absolutely brilliant wee lures. On the days that I just described that are flat and calm, they're absolutely brilliant. And I got a packet of 5 of them, and they're brilliant wee lures. They're great, and they work absolutely brilliant. But I just thought I'd show them in there, just a different version of this. But the main ones that I use are the Dennets. Also, I have line through sand eels. These have been working brilliant for me. They've got the paddle on the back, and that just gives it a really good action. Brilliant. But with these, I will have to put a couple of split shots on just to get it in the water, or alternatively you can use a bombarder. Now, if you look online, there's a certain gentleman that uses a bombarder, and he shows the effectiveness of using the bombarder. It's actually this man that got me into the bombarder, and they're brilliant. They're brilliant for fishing for sea trout. Something has to be said for the bombarder. It's just absolutely great. Another lure that I use also as shrimp. Now, this shrimp's caught me a good number of fish, and it's one that I always just take in my tackle box. It's absolutely brilliant. It's rubber, it's going to last forever, and it's great. And it's really, really, really lifelike and realistic. It's a great wee lure. And I picked this up online. I actually bought it just to see what it was going to come like, and if it was going to be in good nick, or if it was going to be usable, and it turned out to be great. I got 2 of them for, believe it or not, £1.50. I mean, they come like this, with a bead and a small metal section. So these are the 2 patterns that I got. I got a blue yellow, sort of bluey greeny yellow, and the more natural one. And these are absolutely brilliant lures. That, like I said, they've caught me a good few fish. Other lures that I use are just spoons. Now, these are brilliant. These are great. And I've got them in different colours, and as you'll see, I've turned the hooks round on this one, so I've got them different, fish in different ways. And I've got that in a copper as well. Just trying different colours is good. You like to just try all different things and see what's working for you on certain days. And also I've got a Castmaster. This is quite a big Castmaster. It's a big heavy lump, but it gets right out there, and it's really, really good lure. Castmasters. And you get these in different sizes. You get blue tips on them and stuff, but I prefer just to buy a silver yin, and if I want to put a bit of blue on it, I'll use a marker and I'll just put a bit of blue on it. And what I put a green on it, I'll put a wee bit of green. Just see what works for you. Also, for the sea trout, I have been using these. These are great. I got a pack of these. I got 12 of these for £15. So that's like £1.20 a lure, I think. I'm not that good at maths. And they came in lots of different patterns and colours, but they're great. And I thought, when I felt the weight of these, I thought these won't really cast that well, but they actually cast quite good. And they've got the good rattle in them. I think when you're casting it, the rattle goes right to the back. It helps you get it out there. But I've got different patterns of these again, and they're quite good. I will add as well, I'm not an expert sea trout fisherman. It's something that I've just got into in the past couple of years, and I'm still trying different lures, finding new lures that work, watching videos on YouTube, seeing what other people are using. So that's why I just thought of doing these videos, just to show people what worked for me, so that they can get a try and maybe save a bit of money on buying lures that may not necessarily work for them. But these are the lures that are working for me at the moment. Also, I have got some spinners, different patterns, sort of chartreuse, like a fire tiger. I've also got the famous 60 diamonds. It's a great wee lure. That's a 3.5 gram lure. Other spinners I've got, I like to use these spinners. See, from Dam FZ. Absolutely brilliant. They're well made, really well made, and they work really good. And the blades just spin like nobody's business. They're absolutely brilliant for the sea trout. Also, I've got this one. This is a Abu Garcia Fast Attack 7 gram, and that's in the trout pattern. Now, what I do tend to use is trout pattern spinners. This one's got a little rib on it, like a bottle cap, and it just produces loads of bubbles in the water, and it's actually quite good to look at. It's really, really good, the action it's got. Also, willow bladed spinners are good. I've got these in all different patterns. These are all different spinners. I've got millions of these wee things. This wee willow pattern one's good. So 1/8 ounce wee single hook, and that's a brilliant wee lure. I use that every time I'm out. I'll give this lure a throw, and it's just brilliant. Copper spinner. Can't go wrong with a copper spinner. And these will catch trout as well, just brown trout, rainbow trout. But they're great. Also, I picked up one of these. I've seen these on Amazon, and I thought I'll just buy it, see if they're any good. They were pennies, so I grabbed a couple of them, because I can also use these for pike as well if I want to give them a throw for the pike. And I think they just look absolutely great. They're small, wee baitfish spinners. And I think for fishing it's good to buy all that. Well, for me, I'm a bit of a lure enthusiast. I've got too many lures, to be honest. But for me, it's exciting to buy the lures and see the different patterns and the way they move in the water, and to see what fish I can catch with these lures, because I'll use these lures on different types of fish. So, like I said, I can use these for pike. I'll try these for sea trout. I'll try these for pike, and I'll also try them for brown trout, rainbow trout, and give them a go for every specimen of fish. And I just love it. I love buying different lures. So if you're like me and you love all these different lures and patterns, and you're addicted to buying fishing lures, you've came to the right channel, because I just absolutely love it. I've also got this. This is an absolutely fantastic wee lure. I actually bought this for the brown trout, and it's a salmo minnow, and this is a floating salmo minnow. What I like to do is buy the floating version of a lure, because I can always make it sink with just adding a wee split shot. A wee weight on the back of the hook will get a different action. A wee one on the front will get a different action. Because you can always make a floating lure sink, you can't make a sinking lure float. So That's an absolutely brilliant wee lure, a wee Salmo Minnow. This is the Salmo Minnow 5. But it does say Salmo F on the lip, so I don't know. But it's a great little lure. Absolutely brilliant. And it just gives it's a good wobble in the water. It's quite an erratic wobble if you spin it really fast. It's a great wee lure. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love that. Also, rooster tail spinners are great. This is quite a small one. I've got bigger ones. They work brilliant. Also another brilliant lure, great lure. I know I keep saying they're all brilliant, but this is absolutely fantastic, this lure. This is a Tassie Devil, or Tasmanian Devil, line through. So when you're getting the hook up, this is out the way of the fish can't use the weight of the lure to shake it off. That's one thing I will say about your lures is a good idea with your spoons and to do what's on this Savage gear, and just put a double split ring on so that the fish can't use the weight of the lure to break free. And see, it's on the Savage gear, so it gives a bit more articulation so that the fish can't use the weight of the lure to break free. So that's a good tip as well. Put double split rings on your lures and it works great. But these Tasmanian Devils are brilliant. Always put a bead before the treble hook, just so that your hook isn't getting stuck in there and stopping this from spinning freely. Great lure. And they come in different sizes and shapes as well. So that's a smaller one. As you can see, I've had these for quite a while. This one's a bit beaten up. It's not as shiny as what it used to be, but these work great. Another lure I like to use is these. I got these in a supermarket actually. They were really cheap. I thought, I'm just going to grab them, and I stick a jig head on these. And the rubber on them's just great. They're not going to break. They're absolutely fantastic lures. So these are great. Also, what I've got into recently is making some of my own spinners and spoons. So this is one that I've made. Now this is a spoon handle, 2 holes drilled in it, treble hook. I know that's just a clip, but I am going to put double split rings on this. And I've just put a wee blade on the back there just to add a wee bit more action. And like I says, my friend on the other channel showed me the lacquer, the clear lacquer. And these are just decorated with nail varnish, nail polish. A wee bit of clear lacquer over the top seals it in, and the glitter. And it just looks great. It looks like, what fish can resist that? It's fantastic. And I've made all different sizes in them. Smaller ones, different colours. This one, I've put the pink at the bottom rather than on the top, and I've put a wee eye on it. And they look fantastic. They're great wee lures. So I love making lures. So just a wee thing is you can try and see what works for you. This is just a plain sparkle one. And like I said, I made these for spoon handles, so you can repurpose things into lures as well. So like anything that's lying about in your toolbox that you think you could safely put holes in and fish with safely, that's not going to like damage the fish, and a hook's not going to come out it and be stuck in a fish. So just get a bash, guys. It's a great pastime, and I love it. Like I said, I like buying lures, I like seeing all different patterns, but making your own is it's better. It's great. I love it. It's fantastic. So that's just some of the lures that have been working for me. I've also got these small bait fish, paddle tail bait fish, and they work good as well. And that's got a really heavy weight in it, so I can cast that quite far for a small lure. But that's just some of the wee lures that have been working for me, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did like it, give it a like, thumbs up, click the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel if you wish. And I've got different videos on there. Like I said, I've just started uploading stuff, so there'll be plenty more videos to come of different lures, different tactics, and videos of my fishing, my outings as well. So just give it a wee... I'd love it if you would consider giving it a subscribe and becoming a member of my channel, and always comment on my videos as well. I'd like people to start commenting and saying what works for them, and if they're liking my videos. I'd really appreciate that, and I'd like to get like a wee community going so that we can all share stuff and find out what's happening, share pictures, posts, and some of your videos as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and consider subscribing. Thanks very much.